No, and Emma, we nearly didn't know that this trial was even happening. For reasons that won't be made public, prosecutors wanted to keep the entire proceedings behind closed doors, but after a fierce legal battle by media organisations, that decision was overturned and we've reached this compromise, this part public, mostly private trial.
There was nothing unusual about his arrival at court, but the terror suspect in the van is at the centre of an extraordinary case. Judges have ruled it must be so secret, parts of it may never be made public. 26-year-old Errol Insadel, a British national of Turkish origin, is accused of plotting an attack, perhaps against the former Prime Minister Tony Blair. Richard Whittam QC said the prosecution will seek to prove he was preparing for an act of terrorism, either against a limited number of individuals of significance or a more wide-ranging and indiscriminate attack, such as the one in Mumbai. 6 years ago, Pakistani terrorists launched shooting and bombing attacks across the Indian city, killing 164 people. The court heard Errol Insadel may not have decided on a specific target or targets, but the address of a property belonging to Tony and Cherie Blair was found on a piece of paper inside a glasses case when his car was stopped for a traffic matter. The prosecution went on, in the context of the case as a whole, you may think that this address does have some significance.
After Errol Insadel was stopped by police, they took the opportunity to bug his car. 2 weeks later, he was arrested along with another man. The jury was told they were each carrying an iPhone, held in a protective case. Between the phone and the case was a memory card, holding files about making bombs.
The court heard last week Munir Ramul Buhajar pleaded guilty to possessing material useful for terrorism. Errol Insadel denies that charge and plotting a terror attack. It will be up to the jury to decide in one of the most secret criminal cases in British legal history.
So Tessa, how will the rest of the trial continue?
Well, Emma, this afternoon the 12 jurors listened to proceedings along with 10 journalists who are representing all the big media organisations. They're allowed to take notes, but they must leave those notepads in the courtroom at the end of the day. And they've been told there are very serious consequences if they or the jurors utter a word to anyone ever. This will only change if the ruling is overturned at the end of the trial, and that's expected to last between 4 to 6 weeks.
Tessa, thank you very much.